So my wife bought 2 Chihuahuas on Craigslist. How's y'all's world going? Yeah, that happened. I'm sitting on the couch. She runs in like it's Christmas morning. Hey, baby, I just found 2 little puppies on Craigslist, and here's all we got to do. We got to go to Walmart and get some money and just meet him like at 11 o'clock tonight. 11 o'clock at night at a Walmart. She goes, what do you think? I think you should go by yourself. And we never been to this Walmart before. I know, right? I look like I've been to all of them. This is the nicest shirt I have, and I stole this from a mannequin when he wasn't looking. So I'm putting the address in my phone for the Walmart, right? And she goes, where does it say we're going, baby? To the scene of the crime. Yeah, go put on your good clothes. You gonna be in the paper. So now we own 2 teacup Chihuahuas because I wear the capri pants in the family. We take these damn dogs everywhere with us, everywhere, because she goes, we got to take them, Dale. They're our babies. Well, if they're our babies, why don't we leave them in the car like Dad did with me? A Chihuahua's not a baby. A Chihuahua's what happens when a vampire bat has sex with a piranha. See? Somebody's with me. I saw that on Animal Planet too, Dale. We take him to the grocery store with us. We do, but not on a leash. Oh, no, she bought matching puppy carriers for us to wear. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a puppy carrier, but it's got a lot of zippers and pockets in it. And in one of those pockets is my suicide note. So finally, I put my foot down. I said, guess what, woman? I ain't wearing this puppy carrier anymore. And I was wrong. That's a woman clapper right there. I knew that one from the start. I'd like to start out by saying I've had a lot of conversations today, but this is the first one with people. I'm not good at people. I get nervous, and then I give out too much information. You know, I'm just like, hi, what's your name? I have a prescription. And then the voice in my head kicks in. You know, you got to connect with them. Tell them your hobbies. I'm like, I like to sit on the toilet till my legs go numb. One clapper, and it's fun to be the one clapper, isn't it? It's like a lonely hoedown. Like you're in a room by yourself. Swing your partner. I don't have one. I was quarantined long before it was mandated. I miss the shutdown. I do. I miss getting to ride in a half-empty airplane. I don't know if anybody else got to do that, but it was amazing. You had like 9 rows to yourself. You're like, more peanuts, Janet. Awesome. I was on this one flight, it was empty, they upgraded me to co-pilot. They come to check on me and they're like, how's your flight today? This is the biggest window seat I've ever had. What I don't miss is that I lost 7 weeks of work in 2 days. And if you don't know what that means, that's the definition of non-essential. Yeah, and then to make matters worse, I had to stay at home with my wife for 25 God-forsaken weeks. 25 weeks. You know how many days that is? I didn't at first, but I do now. Yeah, that's what I did during quarantine, math. I come from a long line of ignorant people. I do. My cousin Lori told me she is homophobic because she's afraid to leave her house. I'm not smart enough to make that up. Here's what freaked me out. Lori's a lesbian. Just saying, our family crest is a webbed hand. Everybody puts their wedding ring around their neck. Put on a necklace, tell me you love me. I'm sorry, that just no. Here's another fun fact about my family. All the men in my family have died in their 50s and 60s, and all the women in my family have lived into their 90s. So I'm thinking about getting a sex change. I knew you wouldn't go with that one, sir. You just had that look. I don't mind you talking about your dick, but don't tuck it. You give Shawshank a spoon and a chance. I flunked damn near every test in school. I flunked one so bad that they gave me detention for flunking a test. There's only one question on the test. It said write your name in cursive, and I got mixed up. I thought it said write your name in curse words. And that's when the teacher lost her damn mind. She's just like, what are we gonna do about this? I don't know. Give me an A. I knew all of them. And from now on, Dale motherfucking Jones. I love it that some of you clapped and the others were like, you are enabling him. Stop giving the bad monkey a cookie. He likes cheese. Catch a fish, and what do they do with it? They throw it back. That's the only sport that does that. You never see a deer hunter shoot a deer in the head and go, all right, you can go. See you tomorrow. You pull some shit like that, you're going to have a pissed off deer. He'll be holding his head looking at you. You mean I don't get to ride in the truck? Where in the hell's my antler? And the people that fish are funny too. The potheads fishing. You ever seen the potheads out there fishing? We got a little quieter on that one, y'all been potheads. You people are stoned as hell, aren't you? But you answered too quick. That was a crack answer. The potheads are going, did he ask me if I have a Pontiac? That's a Horndale Pontiac. Make no sense. Pontiac's this real fast car. It's got a very slow horn. So I guess if you're driving down the road, somebody pulls out in front of you and you honk, it's gonna be like getting there. I don't have ADD, and I know the minute I said that, the whole room is like, you got all the A's and the D's. My word, you got L and a piece. One guy told me I had ADHD. I was like, please, I can't afford anything in high definition. Let me explain. Here's the main difference between me and Abraham Lincoln. And I'm bringing this up because I feel like you guys are looking at me going, you know what? I was wondering. Lincoln was assassinated while watching a play, and when my wife makes me go to a musical, I can't help but think that he got off light. My wife made me go see a musical called Les Miserable. And it was not. And I'd never been to a musical. I didn't know they sang for 4 hours straight. Everything's a song to these people. Everything they do is a song. We're going to get the mail. For the love of God, just get the mail. Why are they singing about the mail? The play was set in 1832. It ain't gonna be good news. Nothing good happened in 1832, but they're still gonna sing about it, aren't they? Hit it! Grandpa lost his leg today. He got the leprosy. He won't be marching home. That's it. Thank you. My parents aren't proud of me either. When I was 6 years old, my dad goes, what are you gonna be when you grow up, Dale? I'm like, I don't. Mailbox. And I was serious. I was out there every morning. I know. That's when the mailman quit coming to our house. He'd drive right on by. You know what? I don't think he knew my flag was up. Thank you. Okay, some of you got that joke? And a lot of you went into problem-solving mode. Like, well, why didn't he just paint it red? Because oil base stings. I feel like right now there should be a star with a rainbow behind me going, the more you know. Are you okay, or did you pass a kidney stone? What happened there? Ah! That joke physically hurt her. I'm old school, man. I want a car. I want the, I want a 67 shit. So you turn the key and it goes, I don't care about the environment. I always like to end my shows on a happy note, so here it is. I don't have kids. That made my night. I would have been a great dad, though. I would, because if I had a daughter, I'd name her Syphilis. Don't turn on me. Nobody's going to have sex with syphilis. Now it's a good idea, isn't it? And you're like, hold on, the idiot stumbled onto something. You name your daughter Syphilis, you can send her to prom naked. Safe. She's coming home a virgin. You know who else gonna be safe? Her twin sister, Chlamydia. That's the joke that got me kicked off the Disney cruise.